All right, so who here knows about DevOps? Hey, good. That's great. Who all knows what the term BOFH means? Cool. We're going to talk a little bit about that. Hopefully this gives you an idea of what that looks like. Yeah, we'll find out soon. So back when, let's get this started. All right, so back in 1995, 95, 97, I worked at an ISP. Yes, I was about 2 years old. So, time does, kind of pass. And I started out working tech support. This line is going to kill me. And as part of tech support, was really dealing a lot with, started doing tech support, moved into doing sysadmin, then eventually became network admin, LAN admin, of, a lot of different servers for the ISP. So I did this typical thing. I also built out those old CDs that you used to have that would have WinSock and WSFTP and Netscape Navigator and all of those that you could, use to get on the internet, also used as coffee coasters. And it was a great time. Really enjoyed that in the mid 90s. And one of the pieces of, this should auto advance, and hopefully that got this right. So when we working at this ISP, it is not auto advancing. Oh, hey, look at that. Yeah, so at the ISP, advance now, we were growing really fast. And so the decision was made that we were going to go ahead and run the cable, and then the contractors who were kind of building out the other levels of the building, they'd go ahead and make the connections at the desk. We wouldn't have to worry about it. We would just run the cables from the server room, which was my office, and everything would be great. I had some opinions on that probably was not the greatest of decisions to be made, but the IT director at the time said, it'll be fine. And then it came about, this really isn't advancing the way it is, so we're just going to do it ourselves. The decision was made that we should go ahead and, run, who here knows what a tone generator is? Again, just a few of us, gray or darker hair or lighter hair or thinner hair people. So basically use a tone generator, find out where the cables went, and go ahead and mark them ourselves, since the contractors actually didn't mark where they terminated back in the server room. And this was, again, this decision saying, the IT guy just really had no idea what he was doing. So he said, we are going to go do this, which for me, that was a big question of who's this we that we're talking about? Which meant that me as a, 19, 20-year-old was going to have to do it all myself. So I started thinking, this is just, I started thinking, I got 70 to 80 different connections that I've got to tone generate from down the server room and then go find them at the desk so I can mark which port that they were back on the patch panel. Was not a situation that I was really looking forward to. Again, there's what a tone generator looks like. Stay away from them as much as you can. Calculated out. I'm thinking this is going to take me probably 8 to 16 hours. So basically a day, 1 to 2 days to do all of this. And so my 20-year-old self was not amused. And so I really started to sit here and think about, I really don't want to do this. This guy's a real asshat. And so I turn around, sit back in my chair, lean back, and I noticed that I just happened to have the patch panels behind me. And I had what could only be described as probably one of those rare moments in life that you have that eureka light bulb actually goes over the head. And I said, what if? So I unplugged one of the cables and then waited. Sure enough, I got a phone call with pretty similar to this. Can't get onto my Eudora mail. It's saying things can't connect to the, it said WinSock. I don't know what's going on. I said, all right. What does it say? What desk are you at? Okay. Gets underneath the desk, figures it out, tells me. I go, of course, I write it down on the patch panel like it should have been done originally. I said, all right, hold on, let me check. Log him back in. It worked. It was amazing. So over the next, we'll call it like a couple hours, the whole building experienced intermittent network outages. And it was at that kind of moment that I really kind of identified as that bastard operator from hell, which is the BOFH, that I figured out I could accomplish all of this in just a couple hours. So we started to really kind of identify there the core principles of what DevOps is. It could very well be just unplug things, see who calls. There were other times I did this in life, which probably speaks more to me than really the principle of DevOps. That's all, nobody needs to worry about that right now. But I'm going to go through real quickly what the core, these core ideas about DevOps are and how it all fit into this situation. So encouraging teamwork. Teamwork's extremely important. I got everybody in the building, not just myself. I got everybody as a team to figure out how to do this together. It was not me. I did not finish that task. We all finished the task. So teamwork is involved. Reducing silos. Nobody likes silos in business. We definitely knocked down all of them. Again, going back to teamwork, we all did this together. Didn't matter if there was somebody in, accounting or in, my asset IT guys room, or the people doing tech support. We all together became one team. There were no silos, and it was we ate silos for breakfast. And then systems thinking. We really kind of boiled everything down into some short steps, how I could really kind of utilize the systems that were in place, think about how we could really implement this together, and did not have to spend all of that time going up and down the stairs and wrecking my knees. I also learned from failure. Actually, in this case, it was from the other guy's failure to not do this the way that we all said it should have been done. But I learned that we have to really adapt. We have to, when we see things aren't working, we need to understand why, remove them from the situation, and then get things done. Also, you can communicate. Back in the mid-90s, phones were actually used to talk on. We did not use them for TikTok dances or to take Snapchat photos. We actually use phones at our desk. They were plugged in to make phone calls. It was amazing. I communicated with everybody and made sure that as an organization, no matter how small we were or large we all were communicating. And then I accepted feedback. I heard from every person that contacted me saying they had a network outage, that they appreciated what I was doing. They all said it was amazing. I made sure that they told all of management how well I helped them. So that was it. I accepted the feedback and I told them to give to someone else. Hopefully they accepted it. Really, it's about me, not them. Iterate rapidly. This was not something I said, okay, I'm gonna do this over 5-6 days. I was highly efficient, and we did it over 1 or 2 hours. And so we, iterated. It wasn't just, one at a time. I did 3, 4, 5 people at a time had a network outage. So that everybody kind of felt this sense of, oh, you too are having a problem. We, went on this journey together. And then automate. Yeah, automate where appropriate. I did this as quickly as possible. In this case, I couldn't have any AI or any robot that was going to do that. But I automated in my head how this was going to be a whole lot more efficient than doing it the way that anyone else that was not a bastard operator from hell would do. So that is the core. Obviously, this is not exactly how DevOps works. I do recommend a great way to kind of get an understanding for how DevOps works for not only how it can be implemented for front end and back end, but also how is it a full organization. I'll learn to speak. That's something I didn't do in the 90s. And how the whole organization can work together. But definitely get this book. And thank you very much.